Imagine yourself standing at a crossroad and life throws you the most rudest curveball you can ever imagine. A challenge that really rocks your world and sends you in a spiral of no return. How do you react? Do you become the wise builder, finding solutions brick by brick, questioning things, trying to find and understand different aspects and angles and perspective on how you can overcome the situation? Or do the wounds from the past rise up and have you feeling like the ultimate victim? What if instead you rose like a phoenix despite this crazy obstacle, this crazy roadblock that literally has spiraled you into anxiety, overwhelm, sleeping long days and nights, and really just not knowing how to navigate anything? Imagine you rising through this situation, becoming a victorious warrior, and now you become the victor, overcoming with grace and ease. People just admire how you just walk through fire. Or maybe, just maybe, your instincts kick in. A wild creature is here, ready to fight or flee. These, ladies and gentlemen, are the inner orchestras we conduct in the face of adversity. Today, we'll explore 4 psychological states that play the symphony of self: the wise, the wounded, the victor, and the wild creature. I don't know about you, but I experienced all 4, so I'm definitely going to share some gems in today's video, and I hope you'd learn something about yourself and how you can overcome challenges with grace in the future. First, let's introduce the wise one. Picture them like a seasoned architect. They've weathered this storm before. They've been through this. They are calm and very, very wise. The wise one draws on knowledge and self-awareness to understand the situation. They are not quick to paint the walls. They are instead strategically trying to find where along the building process something went wrong. They analyze their options and choose the most sensible path. Think of them as a dam. Against all the rushing water, they are channeling their force into a controlled energy. The wise one really knows how to look at the bigger picture and know how to do that with grace. They really do hold themselves accountable at certain points in the building process that may have been their fault. If you can relate to this so far, I would love for you to introduce yourself. Let's go into the pros and cons. The pros, they are thoughtful. They make thoughtful choices. They have reduced stress in this state, and they have also increased resilience. So the wise one really doesn't allow stress to overcome them, putting them into a dis-ease state. Now, the con of this, I can definitely relate to, is overthinking, inaction, procrastination, missing opportunities that require boldness, bravery. You see, the wise one can definitely take its time and really delay action sometimes, just because they are striving for perfection. However, if you are always operating in your pro state, then that means that you are always going to overcome your challenges and also learn from them as well. This is where confidence lies. When you're operating in the wise pro state, you are literally in your confident state. Nothing can shake you, nothing can break you, and you overcome your obstacles with ease. Now let's meet the wounded victim. This internal state carries the scars of the past. There's battle wounds, there's scars, there's pain, there's uncomfortable memories stored into this identity. They may feel helpless, vulnerable, and trapped in the shadows of their past experiences. They may feel trapped into their own wounds, which creates an identity of weakness, of hopelessness, of defense. And imagine them like a wilting flower trying to stay strong through a brutal windstorm. The wounded victim needs compassion, understanding, and time to heal before they can bloom again. Let's introduce the victor. We have the victor who embodies triumph, grace, and resilience. They stare down adversity in the eye and really just walked through like it wasn't even there. They emerge stronger, they emerge stronger and their scars turn into trophies. Imagine them like a tenacious vine, twisting and weaving through the obstacles. No matter what is coming in their way, they are overcoming it, and they're overcoming it with strength, flexibility. Adversity cannot break them. The victor strives on challenges, using them as fuel for growth and self-empowerment. If you can relate so far to the victor, let me know in the comments. We want to meet you and know that you exist in this world. Because I know at a point in time, it was so hard to be the victor, but I find right now in my life, I am really just moving through life with grace, with ease, and moving through all the cracks that seem to present itself. There's always an obstacle in life, and when you're in a victor mindset of state of being, you're going to overcome regardless. And these are what really divides successful people compared to the other people who may identify with the victim, right? The victor always thrives off challenges. They do not feel defeated or hopeless with challenges, but they do have their pros and cons. So let's get into that. So the pro of the victor is that they have increased confidence. Just like the wise one, they have unshakable confidence. The difference is their problem-solving skills. They can really tackle their problem-solving skills on the spot like nothing happened. They have a solution for everything. Their mind just really weaves all of the challenges into a puzzle piece and allows them to see that bigger picture and allows them to overstep that and move on to the next phase. Now, the con of the victor can lead to arrogance, risk-taking, and overlooking others. You see, just like the vine that goes through all the obstacle, sometimes it doesn't consider that rose underneath that's growing as well. Sometimes it doesn't consider who's around their environment. So you can become a wise victor with a victim mindset, having empathy, being the victim of knowing that what they do in life can also affect others, having that empathy, right? So all of these traits, all of these states, they have pros and cons. So there's no need to have any shame. However, the issue comes up when you allow certain cons in the state to become your identity and your guiding force on moving through challenges. You know that person that really just has the most dramatic response to things? They have this untamed force within them, and when danger strikes, it is literally walking on eggshells. Everyone's really not certain on how this person's going to react, or maybe you don't have observation of that either when you're in that state. This is where our primal instincts take over. These instincts are like fighting like tigers, fleeing like gazelles. Our reactions are raw and unfiltered. Think of it as a sudden downpour of rain, a burst of energy to immediately escape threat. Now, there's some pros to this, so listen up. They have quick response time. They are effective in high pressure situations. Now, the cons: they're impulsive, they lack ethical intelligence and empathy towards others, awareness of how their responses are affecting their surroundings. They also have potential for self-harm. People who are in this wild state of response when it comes to their challenges really do not think about the future. They do not think about a minute ahead. Instead, they are in the here and now. And I don't know about you, but I've met some people who have reacted in this state, and then when you try to hold them accountable and talk about what happened, they don't remember. This is normal. This is because the mind has operated from a trauma response. Because this trauma response was present, it blocked off a lot of awareness around the surroundings that they're in, and instead, they are now operating from a past previous event. This doesn't even have to be in this lifetime. This could have been down the line of ancestral patterns. Because we hold genetic encoding in our DNA, our subconscious mind remembers up to 500 years, probably even more, of memory. So when a situation reminds that person of something in the past, they are automatically going to snap on and snap out. It's time to stop letting your internal states control your lives. All these limiting beliefs you have are holding you back from actually enjoying your life moment to moment basis. So I created a guidebook for you. Beliefs and Boundaries is a roadmap for you to understand and identify The negative thoughts that's going on in your life, the statements that you use on a day-to-day basis, that's literally programming you to sabotage your outcomes of success. Download it now and let me know how it treats you. I'm certain that you'll have some deep awareness and insight on how you can overcome your next challenge and roadblock in life. Luckily, these states aren't just permanent roles. We dance through them throughout life. Whatever situation comes up, we are just coasting through and responding in that manner, whatever that may be. Our subconscious mind, influenced by the music played for us since childhood, these are memories that our mind automatically responds to. These states are controllable. Family, friends, media, and society, they all leave their mark on our mind. They all leave our mark on how we respond to things. But here's the good news. We can rewrite this melody that plays in our mind that is that has instant access to the experiences that we have in our life. By understanding our internal states, we can choose instruments to amplify which solo to skip. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this that's going to really elevate you into an improved human being. And leave a comment. Let me know what has stood out with you today, what insight you got, and how you're going to hold yourself accountable in a next outcome that may have some challenges for you. Share this video with a genuine-hearted person who too wants to become a change maker and pivot themselves onto a timeline of success, growth, and positive outcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. You take care, and I'll see you in the next one.